This is based on Annapolis Rock in Maryland. So ivory black, Prussian blue, titanium white, naphthol red. Put out a lot of naphthol red, probably only use it for the signature. So let's put in a sky. So we need a little sky here. Alright. I just tap with the corner and then pull out a little bit and then flip the brush around to get a bunch of paint even across both sides. All right, here we go. This is just Prussian blue. I don't know if I said that. Prussian blue, magic white's already on there. Alright, darken the corner. Prussian blue is a good blue for winter. It's very dark. Go left to right, left to right. There. Nice little sky. Now I gotta do a little bit of planning here. Figure out where this rock's gonna go, where the land's gonna go, where we're gonna be putting stuff. So, if you've tuned in before, you know I like to do that with just the filbert brush. There's a little bit of paint on there. That's why I got the apron. I could just wipe it on. Let's plan. Let's plan what we're gonna do. That's too much. You only need a little bit for this part if you're gonna be sketching and whatnot. All right. I might need the card for this. A little bit. All right. It's gonna be land out here. It's right there. It's a nice straight line. And then up here, maybe a little bit higher. Comes down. Like that. Okay. Some land back here, some down there. And then here, it's a little bit of both. Some like tree lines, little hills. Not very big hills though. And then we got some rocks. Where are we going to put our rocks? They're really big rocks. I don't know. They point out like this. They're very, I don't know, they're not jagged, but they're very distinct, very sharp. Maybe a little bit more this way. There we go. A little bit more of that. Yeah, something like that. And then a big one comes out like this. I don't remember if there's one in here, but I'm just going to throw one in there for creative, use my artist license. We'll put one in there anyways. Okay. So, land back here, little trees in the middle, big rock here, cover them with snow. Maybe a tree. Maybe we'll add a tree too. Tree here and there. I think that should be okay. Alright, I'm just wiping this brush out. There we go. Should we add a cloud? Does anybody want to add a cloud? Let's add some clouds. Why not? We don't want it to be too dreary. This is a newish fan brush. You can tell it's newish because it has more. My older fan brushes that are worn down to the middle. So this is a kind of a new one. So let's see. Let's throw in some little fan brush clouds here. Something like that. And here. And I usually just aim for where the dark, like the dark colors are. I don't know why. I think it's easier for me to see clouds when I just aim for the dark. And then all I have to do is blend out the bottoms and they kind of fill themselves in. Same down there. Maybe we want to do like let's do a wispy cloud. Which way we want to go? There we go. There. Wispy clouds. Just spin it around. Billy's here. Okay. I'm glad you found it. I was having some problems there. Sometimes I don't have the best equipment for streaming stuff, so Sometimes the mic doesn't work, sometimes the camera doesn't work, sometimes the little computer that streams doesn't work. It's a bit of a mess. Your dream world's here. Glad you found the way to the right stream. So I was having problems. That's just how live streams go. It's easier when I use when I just use my GoPro. Like this is a GoPro hooked up to like a little computer, and it's easier when I just use a GoPro because I just hit record and I upload it later, and that works fine. But when I'm doing live streams, all manner of chaos can happen. And some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. It's a risk. Risky business. Alright, I'm just blending out the bottoms with a 2-inch brush. I think that's good enough for those. A little there. I'll blend that guy out too. There we go. So now I got some clouds. Some land. Or some shapes of land. What will be land eventually. I need to get some more shop towels too. Just wiping out this 2.5-inch brush with the blue before we start going into the land. Are you happy with the GoPro? I like it for just regular recording. It's really easy. It does have like connection problems sometimes with like the computer I'm using, and it does to upload stuff to my computer. It uses Wi-Fi, which is kind of slow. But other than that, it's like, I didn't have any problems with it. It's been pretty good. Other friend, he's having a bad day with his equipment. Someone, I guess, group paying set him off. He's really great. People give him issues. Oh, because the skin color. That's no good. I hate to see that. Let's do. This is just ivory black. Simple palette today. Wait. Oh, that was too much. Oh well. It'll blend out. I'm just pushing in. If I space these out enough, they should look like little trees. I guess we can go up here, it doesn't really matter. Just pushing in. I'm going to use the fan brush here and pull up so they look like trees. So let's do that with the old brush. So yeah, this is the old one. This might take a little bit of time, but so I make little trees in the background. I try to follow where my original brush was. You can do this in layers too. Just pulling straight up. Do some up here too, why not? Should look like a bunch of little tiny trees by the time we get down here. So I'm starting to cramp up though. Alright, so there's some little trees here. Little trees in the background. Maybe we'll add like a little tiny detailed one up in the, or a couple in there. Do I have a small fan brush? Oh yeah, I got a little one here. Let's use this. This might be too small though. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Alright, we're gonna make little tiny trees. Right here. This is a number 3? Maybe number 1. I think it's number 3. Number 3 fan brush. I'm just putting in some trunks here. And we'll push in. Same here. I'll just do a few of these. Maybe I'll just push in just straight down here. There we go. Here we go. These are pretty far away. Not too far though. At the bottom of the rocks. Just pushing in. That one might be a little too big, but that's fine. Maybe we'll go all the way up here. A little bit down there. Blend them out a little bit. Just keep tapping on them, that blends them out. Okay. That should be fine. For the little tiny trees, I did 2 sci-fi paintings. One was acrylic, took 2 days. Touch up his back was killing me. And spray paint, oh cool. Yeah, I saw some of your spray paint videos, those are really cool. Spray paint art. Probably 10 years. I used to do it in college. They had, where I went to school, they had something called the Free Expression Tunnel. It was just a tunnel that went in between like the dorms and the, I don't even remember what was on the other side. I think it was a science building or something, but that's where you could just spray paint in there. They let anyone spray paint on the walls. So you could just do whatever you wanted. But I haven't done anything since then. Alright. I'll start adding in the rocks maybe. Rocks might be tricky. Trying to think what brush I should use. Because I don't really want to use the palette knife because that's going to be pretty. I'll use the palette knife maybe for these in here. The sides of the rocks, but I don't really want to use them for the top. So it might be too aggressive, if that makes sense. Alright. Let's just outline the top first. And I'm going to put maybe I'll put 2 trees up there on the top. Up here. This is the side. That's the side. Maybe I should just put this in here. The middle is going to have a big, or that side over here is going to have a big blob of white. Just putting in some texture first before I go in with the other dark colors. Can't see it because it's just white on white, so that's why. Alright, now let's start doing the edge. Right there. more dark color, do the edge over here. Just kind of outlining stuff right now. We do the outlines, then we add layers in. Make sure this is pulling the right way though. Okay. This is just going to be one big rock. Wipe this off because there's too much white in there. I've been doing this art form spray paint 2011, 2023, 12 years. Oh wow. That's a long time. That's a lot longer than I've been painting. That's for sure. Alright. Let's add in, let's outline some more things here. So we're on a rock here. A little, I don't know what you call it. Terrace? Not terrace. Cliff, maybe? I don't know. That's where I want these shadows to go. Same down here a little bit. And then in the middle, there's going to be some more down here. Some around this edge. And down here, I mean, we can just throw in whatever, it doesn't matter. Down here is just no man's land. It can be whatever. There we go. Oops. I guess that's fine. I can just pull on that. There. Okay. Now I think it's okay to use. We got some lines in here. These lines, we can do some highlights, or not highlights, rocks. Make some. Which of your paintings is your favorite? Oh, I have no idea. I think there was one I did that had a cardinal in it. Some birch trees. That's probably my favorite one. Thomas Kincaid used an airbrush. That's pretty cool. Craft white. Use a brush for the fog and then take your finger and smear it. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. Scoop this up. I might add some blue in here. Let's add some rocks. This might be too much paint though. Oh well. Let's pull and blend in the dark color. Yeah, that's probably too much. Oh well. It's too much blue for sure. That's for sure. Alright, let's pull on that one. Some there. Should be using the small side for these little spots. There we go. That works better. Probably should have mashed this in first too. That might have helped. Alright, so there's going to be like a terrace here, so I'm not going to mess with that. Push this in. I'm just going to start mushing. Need some more of that color. Pull down here. A little bit more. Keep pulling. Pull it there. Right along the side. I'll blend that edge a little bit here in a minute. Right there. There we go. There. I should darken that up here. Just get the dark color in first. Mushing it in back here. Mush that in down there. It's kind of hard to mush in with a palette knife. Probably need a regular brush, but especially towards the corners. I think that's okay. As long as I have that edge. Oh, I just deleted the edge. That's okay. Alright. Let's drop some snow on top. There. There's the snow up there. Now we gotta put in this one. Might be too much there. Probably too much. Too thick of paint, sorry. Not too much paint, just too thick. There we go. Highlight underneath. A little bit here. Some here. Just pulling down. And a little bit more white. There. Some there. Some here. I'm gonna do some down here. Down there. Just keep pulling down. Get some highlights all over there. And we'll do one more. Maybe right in here. Just a little bit. A little bit here and there. Make it look like there's ice down this valley. Some down here. Okay. Alright, there's our rock. Or one of them. Alright. Now I gotta do this one over here. I have some of a grayish color. That should work. Not much to this side though. It's mostly just a big outlook. Just covered up with some snow over here. Oh, that might be too much. It says use a lot of white. Just for snow. I'm doing snow stuff. I use a lot of white paint, especially if I'm doing palette knife snow. And I just use a bunch of paint in general. Okay. Now we gotta add some trees. Always gotta add some trees. feel like we could add another rock right here, but maybe not. Maybe we do that later. Or maybe we don't do it. I don't know. Let's add... Is it a big enough brush? Yeah, that should be fine. Wintry looking trees. Could add some oil, thin oil, but I don't think I need it yet. Let's just make them out on the edge. Just right there. Okay. Wipe the white off, otherwise it'll mess up the ivory black, because ivory black's not nearly as strong as titanium white. There's some little branches on the bottom. Another one here. This one might be a little bit bigger. No. There we go. Make his bottom bigger. There. Get that weight off there again. Go on this side. And we'll put a branch over here. Oh, there's a lot of white on that side. Make sure we get it off. Add a couple more branches up here in the middle. Maybe a little one here. Tiny one there. Okay. And a little one right there. Okay. This one's bottom needs to be a little bit bigger too. Okay. Then we'll just push in some little leaves. I don't remember what type of trees these are, but they are evergreens that grow near the top of this mountain. Love the snow. Thanks. I use dry brush technique now. Airbrush technique. I don't know anything about either one. Maybe, I'm sure Billy knows though. Push in just some little leaves here. Something like that. And then this guy got some. Just on the edges. Maybe some down on this left one here. Maybe some right here. There we go. Some lonely trees. Snow is beautiful in the country, and cities turns to dirty slush. Yeah, that's true. You get the nasty, like, gray, ugly slush snow. All right. I do kind of want to put a bigger rock down there on the left side. So let's do that. We can expand. Or hopefully we can expand without messing it up too bad. But maybe we can't. I don't know. Big rock. I want to make them more round. Something like this. There we go. And we'll put some snow on his top. Like that. Maybe some there. Some here. And just pull down. There we go. I don't know, I just wanted another rock there. Sometimes you want to change it up a little bit. Alright, I think this one's good. Good enough. Simple winter painting. because it's cold outside. Oh, I need some oil. I was trying to sign it before and it wasn't working. That's probably because I wasn't using any oil. There we go. Sometimes this little container seals up. It's just like a little dropper thing that I use, but sometimes it gets oil in it and dries up and then you can't open it. Script liner, naphtha red. Only for the signature. This isn't sticking at all. I think I'm using a size too big for this brush, for the signature. A smaller one? Oh yeah, I do. That's why. I'm like, why is this so difficult with this brush? Because I should normally use a smaller one. There we go. Smaller script liner. Yeah, there we go. Much easier. 2, 3. All right. That's it for this guy. What time is it? 5 o'clock. Perfect time. All right, fold down. This is, let me look up the name. I forgot the name. Annapolis Rock, Maryland. That's what it was. Annapolis Rock. There we go. Nice simple one.